For any local business out there, let's be honest, Google reviews are pretty much everything. They are your digital front door. They can absolutely make or break your reputation and your revenue. So today, we're going to dive deep into the very high-stakes world of managing this critical asset.
Okay, just picture this scene for a second. It's 2 a.m. You hear a terrifying crack. Total panic sets in. What is the very first thing you're going to do? You're grabbing your phone, right? Frantically typing emergency tree removal near me. And right there, in that moment, the entire battle for your business is either won or lost in just a few seconds.
In that moment of crisis, that homeowner isn't scrolling through pages and pages of results. No way. They're looking right at the very top of that search page, at the businesses that Google trusts the most. And that brings us to what is, without a doubt, the most valuable piece of digital real estate for any local service.
So when you search for a local service, Google shows you that little map with just 3 businesses listed right at the top. That's it. That's the local 3-pack. And getting into this super exclusive club isn't just a nice goal to have. For a lot of businesses, it's a matter of survival.
I mean, the sheer dominance of the 3-pack is just staggering. Look at these numbers. A third of all clicks go to those top 3 results, and nearly half of all local business engagement starts right there. If you are not in the pack, you are, for all intents and purposes, invisible.
Okay, so knowing you desperately need those reviews, a really crucial question pops up. Do you ask every single customer for a review, or do you kind of cherry pick and only ask the ones you know are happy? This is a huge debate, and if you look at online forums like Reddit, you'll see business owners are completely divided on this.
And it's a really tough choice. On one hand, cherry picking feels safe, you protect that high rating. But on the other hand, asking everyone feels way more authentic, but it opens the door to negative feedback. And as we're about to see, even how you automate that ask comes with its own set of traps.
And this just perfectly illustrates the risk. This person on Reddit gave a 1-star review because of the automated text request. It didn't feel helpful, it felt intrusive and annoying, so the very tool that was meant to improve their rating actually ended up hurting it. The takeaway here is that how you ask matters just as much as who you ask.
So let's look at the modern tools businesses are using to navigate this whole thing. Because today, asking for a review has become a real science, and it all starts with picking the right channel.
Just look at these numbers. It's not even a contest. SMS, texting, has a mind-blowing 98% open rate. When you send a review request by text, it is almost guaranteed to be seen, usually within just a few minutes. This is an incredibly powerful way to get that feedback while the great experience is still fresh in their mind.
And for those in-person interactions, 2 tools really dominate: NFC tap cards and good old QR codes. NFC is super slick, very modern, just a simple tap and the review link pops up. QR codes? Well, everybody knows how to use them. Honestly, the best solutions out there actually combine both, so you never miss an opportunity no matter what kind of phone your customer has.
Okay, so you're getting more reviews. Fantastic. But what is it that actually makes Google rank you higher? There are so many myths floating around, so let's try to separate the facts from the fiction.
According to Google itself, it really boils down to 3 core things. First, relevance. Does your business profile actually match what the person searched for? Second, distance. Pretty simple. How close are you to them? And third, prominence. This is your overall online authority, which is built from reviews, website visits, and being mentioned on other credible sites.
Which leads us to one of the biggest, most persistent myths in all of local SEO. It's this idea that if customers mention your specific services, like emergency tree removal, in their reviews, you'll rank higher for those words. I mean, it seems logical, right?
Well, turns out it's a total myth. A really detailed case study by the experts at Sterling Sky tested this theory head-on. They added a bunch of keyword-rich reviews to a business profile and they tracked the results. The outcome? 0 positive impact. In fact, for some keywords, the rankings actually went down. So the bottom line is, coaching your customers to stuff keywords into their reviews is a complete waste of time.
So, if keywords and reviews don't really sway Google's algorithm, what sways the most important audience of all? Your actual potential customers. Let's look at what the research says genuinely influences a buyer's decision. Research shows it's not about the keywords, it is all about the feeling. The 2 most persuasive factors are the emotional tone of the review and the writing style. A review that feels authentic and positive is just so much more powerful than one that's packed with a bunch of technical terms. It really is about how that review makes a potential customer feel.
Now we have to address the dark side of this whole review ecosystem:
fraudulent or fake reviews. They could be posted by competitors trying to sabotage you or by spammers. Knowing how to spot them and fight back is absolutely critical. So this table breaks down the key differences pretty clearly. Fake reviews, they're often super vague, really emotional, but they lack specific details. A real negative review, though, will usually mention specific dates, products, or even staff members by name. A huge red flag is the timing. A sudden burst of one-star reviews is a classic sign of a review bomb attack. And, maybe most importantly, you should have absolutely no record of the fake reviewer in your customer database.
If you spot a fake one, don't just get mad, take action. The process is really straightforward. You find the review, click those 3 little dots, and report it for a policy violation, like spam or a conflict of interest. Google even has a reviews management tool so you can track the status of your report and appeal it if they get it wrong.
Okay, so let's bring all of this together. The ultimate goal here isn't just to get a bunch of reviews or fight off the fakes. It's to build a self-sustaining system for your reputation.
The best way to think of it is as a reputation flywheel. A consistent flow of real, authentic reviews boosts your prominence and your local SEO. That higher ranking drives more calls from new customers. Then, when you provide them with great service, they leave more authentic reviews, which just pushes the flywheel even faster. It becomes your best offense and your best defense, all in one.
And this insight is so important. The goal is not some untouchable, perfect 5.0 star rating. In fact, that can actually feel kind of fake, can it? An authentic rating, somewhere between, say, 4.2 and 4.8, signals a real business serving real people with all the imperfections that come with that. That authenticity is what really builds trust.
But don't ever underestimate the financial impact of managing this well. The data is crystal clear. Just a single one-star improvement in your overall rating can increase your revenue by 5 to 9%. That is a massive return on the effort you invest in your reputation. Ultimately, your online reputation isn't some static score. It's a dynamic, ongoing conversation with your entire community. The only question is, are you the one actively leading that conversation, or are you just letting everyone else define you?